Hey there, hungry people. This is Ashra at Food Flip. Today we have a tasty classic sandwich, a corned beef Reuben sandwich. A perfect blend of Russian dressing, beef, bread, sauerkraut, and cheese. These sandwiches are delicious in every way. Let's get right into this. We're going to start with our corning liquid, starting with our water. We'll add to that kosher salt, brown sugar, cinnamon sticks, whole black peppercorns, mustard seed, allspice berries, 2 bay leaves, some whole cloves, a pinch of mustard powder, and a few tablespoons of saltpeter. We'll mix it all together and bring it to a boil until the salts and sugar have dissolved. Cool that down in some ice, and while that is cooling, we're gonna prepare our beef. Here I have a couple pounds of brisket that I'm gonna trim off the excess fat from and place that into our brining liquid. Set that in the fridge for about 10 days for it to brine. After those 10 days, chop some onion, celery, carrots, and place that and the washed brined brisket into a large pot. Cover that with water and bring to a simmer for about 3 hours or until tender. This is what it should look like when it's done. Once that's tender, remove that from the boiling liquid and slice that as thin as you like, or as thin as you can, against the grain. You don't really see it pulling apart and how easily it comes apart, and it's tasty just as it is. Now into our Russian dressing, which is going to be equal parts mayo, sour cream. Then we're going to add some ketchup, dill pickle relish, horseradish, a splash of Worcestershire sauce, a juice of a whole lemon. We'll add some green with some freshly chopped parsley, and then season that to taste with salt and pepper. Mix that all together till you have your Russian dressing and set that aside. Now, one of the tricks I like to use when I make a Reuben sandwich is to heat each of the components separately before adding that to the sandwich, so that the cheese melts properly onto the sandwich. So we're going to start with our sauerkraut and then our corned beef, and then we also toasted our bread on the inside. To assemble, generously spread the Russian dressing, topping it with our corned beef and our heated sauerkraut. We're going to then add the cheese, which is going to be some Swiss cheese. And then in a dry pan, we are going to toast our corned beef. I buttered both sides of the corned beef sandwich to make sure that we have that nice dark exterior. Flipping it halfway through to make sure that cheese melts all over our corned beef. Flip that over, cook it on the other side, and then we're practically done. There you have it, homemade Reuben corned beef. For the recipe and measurements, go to foodflip.com or click the link below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let us know what you want us to cook next. And remember, stay hungry, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.